Hello, I'm John Speelman. I'm a rather ancient grandmaster. About 35 years ago I was in the world's top 10 and I played in the candidates match at one point, the semi-final of the candidates. I'm a Londoner. I've lived in London all my life except for when I was at university, and I'm delighted to be able to show you some of the highlights of chess life in London. I should say I'm in no way an historian, and that there will be people who, and possibly corpses, who are spinning at the thought of me talking about any chess history, but there we are. They'll have to spin. This is the Savoy Theatre in front of me, next to the Savoy Hotel behind me, which is where the 1993 World Championship match was held between Garry Kasparov and Nigel Short. It was a tough match for Nigel. Garry won very well in the first half, though the second half was about even. And I had several functions at this match. Before Nigel, I was eventually one of Nigel's seconds, but originally I'd been asked by Channel 4 to be on their broadcast, which was hosted by a woman called Carol Vorderman. She's a famous presenter in this country, and we had Dan King and I think Ray Keane, but I was the geek. I was the one with the computer who showed how eccentric and mad chess players are, and how we tried to analyse games in a very mild sort of way. So we had a studio somewhere in there where we did that, and as we said, the press centre was in Simpsons, just round the corner from here. It's literally about 100 metres. So during the match I was Nigel's second, and Nigel decided to play bishop c4 against the Najdorf, which was pretty sharp, a very, very brave thing to do. And the other main second was Robert Hubner, who sadly died this January. And we did a lot of analysis before there were chess computers which were remotely competent. And basically he was matter. He was the matter that I was trying to create fission or fusion in, fission I suppose, and I was the energy trying to smash his position up. And he proved to be incredibly resilient at not being bashed. I was incredibly impressed. Anyway, we did a lot of work on this opening line, none of which I can remotely remember now. And there we are. It was a very interesting experience being a second. I was also for Vichy later, which was different. That was in New York. I don't know what I can tell you about the match really. There was a stage, obviously. They played in it. We watched them play and we had some broadcasts. And yeah, I mean, these matches, they're always very singular because they create their own microcosm in which these two people are locked together in a way that they never will be at any other time in their lives, really. So they are fascinating, especially to be close to, but also rather terrifying because the amount of energy they take out of you. For instance, I think the second match I played with Nigel, when he beat me, he said that in a week he lost a stone, which is basically 6 kilos, despite trying really hard to eat well and to exercise and everything. So it does really take it out of you. It's still a working theatre, and it's great that we have, this is the theatre district of London, or one of them, so there are many. We're in the Strand, or rather Simpsons is in the Strand, which is one of the main streets in London. We're at one end, at the other end of Charing Cross Station, and then Trafalgar Square, where I think we'll go and have a little look at, because it also has some connections with chess and is the principal square in London.